I worked for a billionaire who had a forbidden room in his mansion. I walked in by accident, and then I was paid to stay quiet. I just signed an NDA that came with a six-figure check to keep me quiet. And for a while, I told myself that was the end of it. That I should be grateful. That most people never get a clean exit like that. But after being followed for 3 weeks, I realized something important. The money was never meant to help me. It was meant to bury me. I didn't work directly for the billionaire. That's the first thing people misunderstand when they hear the story. I wasn't some high-level executive or personal assistant. I was part of a mid-level operations team that supported multiple properties and private projects. On paper, my job was boring. Logistics, scheduling, documentation, making sure the right people had the right access at the right time. That's why I was hired. Because I noticed details, but I wasn't important enough for anyone to worry about. At first, the job felt unreal in a good way. The pay was better than anything I'd had before. The benefits were solid. The environment was quiet, controlled, and almost obsessively organized. Everything ran on protocols. You didn't improvise. You followed systems. People rarely raised their voices. Disagreements didn't happen in public. If someone messed up, they didn't get yelled at. They just stopped being scheduled. That should have been my first red flag. I worked mostly out of one of his residences, not the main one you see in magazines, but a secondary property used for meetings, guests, and long stays. It wasn't flashy. It was private. Staff turnover was high, but no one talked about it. You didn't ask questions there. Not because anyone told you not to, you just learned quickly that curiosity didn't get rewarded. About 4 months in, I was asked to cover for someone who'd called out sick. It wasn't unusual. Roles overlapped intentionally. Redundancy was part of the system. I was given access to a section of the house I hadn't worked in before. Nothing sensitive, according to the task list. Just inventory verification and document pickup. The door I entered wasn't locked.